Hello mga learners and welcome again to my channel. Today we're going to talk about park. I have a question mga learners. What do you like to do in the park? Well, do you like to have a picnic in the park? Or have a fitness in the park? Or maybe a walk in the park after school or after work? Or in the park with your kids or family? Well, actually, mga learners, there are different types of park. So we have adventure park like this one in Chocolate Hills, Pyongyang Adventure Park in South Korea. We have botanical parks like in Singapore and China. We have, of course, the playground where kids love and family loves to play together, and miniature park. And this is our topic for today. Ala Gulliver's Travelers tayo today with our topic. And today we're going to feature the Madurodam Miniature Park in the Netherlands. Madurodam is a miniature park and tourist attraction in the Scheveningen district in The Hague in the Netherlands. It is home to a range of 1:25 scale model replicas of famous Dutch landmarks, historical cities, and large developments. The park was opened in 1952 and has since been visited by tens of millions of visitors. The entirety of net proceeds from the park go towards various charities in the Netherlands. Madurodam was named after George Maduro, a Dutch law student from Curaçao who fought the Nazi occupation forces as a member of the Dutch resistance and died at the Dachau concentration camp in 1945. Well, how was it built? Mrs. Boon van der Starp was a member of a foundation for the Dutch Student Sanatorium. In this sanatorium, students with tuberculosis could obtain treatment and could also study. Financial support was needed to pay for their convalescent care. Mrs. Boon van der Starp heard about Bencascot, a miniature park in Beaconsfield, England. This park generated large profits, a large part of which was donated to a hospital in London each year. After a meeting with Mrs. Boon van der Starp, George Marudo's parents donated the funds needed for the Madurodam project as a memorial to their son. S.J. Bouma was appointed architect of Madurodam and visited Bencascot because Mrs. Boon van der Starp wanted the new park to be similar. After his visit, he created a plan for Madurodam and came up with a theme, The Little City with a Smile. So here are some photos of the construction of Madurodam from the Dutch newsreel from 1951. In 2011, research showing declining public interest prompted the park management to invest in a large-scale renovation at a cost of 8 million euros in time for the park's 60th anniversary in 2012. For this purpose, the park was closed to the public between November 2011 and April 2012. The park is now divided into three themes: water as a friend and an enemy, historical sites, and the Netherlands as an inspiration for the world. Well, learners, here are some photos of the first part of the three themes, which is water as a symbol of friend and an enemy, where we can find some boats, yachts, ships, which are floating in different kinds of waterways. So here are some photos of the historical cities. First, we have the Royal Palace Amsterdam. It is one of the three palaces in the Netherlands, which are at the disposal of the monarch by Act of Parliament. It is situated on the west side of Dam Square in the center of Amsterdam, opposite the War Memorial and next to the New Kirk. Next, we have the Rijksmuseum. It is the national museum maintained by a state. In many countries, it denotes a museum run by the central government and often is restricted to a few museums, mostly in the capital, while other museums are run by regional or local government or foundations. In other countries, a much larger number of museums are run by the central government, some quite small. The Binnenhof is a complex of buildings in the city center of The Hague, Netherlands, next to the Hofvijver. It houses the meeting place of both houses of the States General of the Netherlands, as well as the Ministry of General Affairs and the Office of the Prime Minister of the Netherlands. Let's move now to the last theme, which is the Netherlands as an inspiration for the world. So we have here a photo of the canal house, which is a house overlooking canal. These houses are often slim, high, and deep. Because of the danger of flooding in the front door is sometimes higher up and only accessible via stairs. The floor of the main story lies about 7 to 9 steps above street level. Many stoops disappeared in the 19th century when entrances were moved to the basement. Next, we have Amsterdam Airport Schiphol. It is also informally known as Schiphol Airport. It is the main international airport of the Netherlands. It is located 9 kilometers southwest of Amsterdam in the municipality of Haarlemmermeer in the province of North Holland. With almost 72 million passengers in 2019, it is the third busiest airport in Europe in terms of passenger volume and the busiest in Europe in terms of aircraft movements. Next one is the port of Rotterdam. It is the largest seaport in Europe, located in the city of Rotterdam in the province of South Holland in the Netherlands. From 1962 until 2004, it was the world's busiest port, now overtaken first by Singapore and then Shanghai. In 2018, Rotterdam was the world's 11th largest container port in terms of 20-foot equivalent units handled. In 2017, Rotterdam was the world's 10th largest port in terms of annual cargo tonnage. The Netherlands is also famous with their tulip fields. Most tulip farms in Holland are located in the Noordoostpolder in the province of Flevoland. The Netherlands is also famous with its windmills. There are over 1,000 windmills in Holland. Some are still being used for drainage. Others has been restored and now grinds again. It is also a museum, a witness to the history of windmills in the area. The few mills that still turn are on the verge of losing power, with buildings around them getting higher. They can no longer catch the wind as they used to do. On April 30, people celebrated the Queen's official birthday until 2013. In 2014, following Queen Beatrix's abdication, it was replaced by King's birthday, which falls on April 27. To know more information about going to Madurodam, you can visit tripadvisor.com.ph, and I think learners, they are open 365 days a year. So, what are you waiting for? Visit the little park. And learners, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed our topic for this time, the Madurodam Miniature Park. Please like and subscribe. See you!